Hi friends, welcome to Aishu's DIY. Today we will design a bracelet using Bargain Bead Box Subscription for the month of May 2023. I have here a length. This is a small length, so it won't fit. I took here some soft flex in this copper color. It's a medium, size medium, so 0.01 inch. It's copper. So I want to use it to match our theme right here. So with these nuggets I made, let me see, natural quartz crystal nuggets. I think this is the one. No, let me see. Apatite chip beads is the one that I have here. And yeah, these are natural apatite nugget beads. So these beads I made a connectors with the eye pins that we received in the box. We received eye pins like this. What I did was take an eye pin. Okay, take a bead. I'm just showing it in this, but I took the natural apatite bead. I'm so sorry. My allergies are acting up. Okay, so here we go. Hold it right there. Bend the wire to 90 degrees. And then, so what I do is I eyeball it. I keep it right next to my index finger, and then I just cut it where my index finger ends. That's about centimeter or so. Then leave that there. Take your round nose pliers now and put it over there. I like to twist my hand like this. You should not feel the wire when you put it. Wherever you hold the wire in the mandrel is the size of the loop that you will get. Slowly twist, reposition, and twist until you reach the bead. Then you have a perfect loop. So this is how I made all the loops. This one is bigger in the bottom and smaller on top. So here I made something similar to the eye pin loop size. So I made all the apatite beads that way. Now my intention was to actually this is the chain that we got. These are open jump rings that is connected into to form a chain. I'm just going to hold this, okay, and then take 2 sets of pliers and twist it open just like that. I really like this. This is like for you a heavy gauge jump ring, as you guys can see. I'm gonna take the jump ring. See, I attached this eye pin, this loop to this closed jump ring that we got. This is closed, so I just want to make sure I add this to the bigger ring, the hammered ring that we got. I'm utilizing all the stuff that we got in the box, so don't get confused. Nothing is from my stash. So I have a closed jump ring here and an open jump ring that connects to this ring. So this is what I have so far. Now I need to connect all of these into a chain format to form the bracelet. And for the apatite chip beads, I will use the soft flex medium copper color and do 2 strands of that. That's what I'm thinking. But first of all, what I'm gonna do here is open up this loop and add another apatite here, close it. So this is a beaded chain, so we are forming small links that we can connect to make a beaded chain. Okay, so now I need to connect until I have the length for my bracelet. We are going to I'm not going to add a lobster claw. Sorry, I'm not gonna add the toggle clasp, which is big. I'm gonna add a lobster claw. So I'm gonna connect these and then come back. Maybe this is too long, you know. Let's see if it is too long, how long it is. Depending upon that, we can make this to a necklace or a earring per se, right? So it all depends. I thought I will make a 3-strand bracelet, but now I might change my idea. Because this apatite strand, the nugget strand, was very small, I thought it will make sense to add the links and make it a little bit bigger. So I made this links, but then now it's a little bit too much, or you can just save 2 beads and then do the rest. That's totally up to you, right? There we go. You open it up as if you open a jump ring, back and forth. Do not open this way. If you open it this way, you will distort the loop shape. So it's always back and forth, like a swinging motion. So now I'm going to take my lobster claw, measure this first. Here is my ruler. Here is my lobster claw clasp box. I have antique bronze, antique copper, gunmetal, gold, antique silver, and silver. This is a box that I got from bbcraft.com. I bought this during Thanksgiving. I believe I have 2 boxes in my stash. The other one is almost done, as you guys can see. So this is always handy, and it is separated, so it's very convenient to work with. Now here we go. See here, it's approximately 6.5 inches. I need 7.5 inches for my wrist. That also happens to be the standard size for a bracelet. Mine, I would say 7.25. See this, I still need a couple of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work backwards. See, remember we added this, and these were all from the box. This is a closed jump ring, right? It's closed ring. So I'm going to add a closed ring because that's why I started with. And the lobster claw, I'm going to connect this. I'm going to remove one more chain from our copper chain. I really like this chain a lot. It's very helpful. So attach it to my lobster claw and to the closed jump ring. Close it. Okay. Attach the lobster claw there. Now I will measure my, see it's almost 7.5, right? If I connect this, it's perfect for my wrist, so I don't need these 2 connectors. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up and then add this closed jump ring and close this. Now we have 1 strand ready. You can finish it at this point and call it a day. That's fine as well. But you can embellish it with multiple strands is what I'm thinking here. So how do we do that? Take our soft flex medium wire in the copper color. You can use any strand wire. This one is I think 49 strands. You can see, as you guys can see, there is 49 strands, and this spool is 10 feet length. Okay, I just take a little bit, not more. I'm just not gonna cut. You guys all know that I like to work with the spool. So take these and start loading your chip beads. It might take a while because these chip beads are smaller and they have smaller holes as well. So I'll string all of these to this wire and I will come back. Okay, so I finished connecting, I finished threading all the chip beads. Now I pulled out some crimp beads for myself. We need 4 of them. First of all, take the crimp bead. I know I didn't cut the wire, but I will eventually cut the wire. So take it and add it to this open jump ring. I don't want it to be in the closed jump ring because it's not safe. I know it's like a, yeah, I just want it to be in the closed jump ring. So go ahead and come back through the crimp bead. You can use a crimp tube as well. For some reason this is not going in. Size medium. Let me see. They don't talk about the crimp bead or crimp tube. Unfortunately, it's not going in, so I won't be able to use the size 1 crimp, which is very strange. I need to try one more, maybe this one as a charm, but let's see. If not, I will switch on to crimp tube. No. So the medium soft flex doesn't fit size 1 crimp, which I need to be aware of. I have these, but these are not antique copper. That's why I preferred this one. But since it's not going in, this is what we have to work with. This definitely goes in. Take your pliers and hold the end and push all the bead down. See, it automatically crisscrosses, but just want to make sure that it doesn't. It's parallel inside the crimp tube. Just like that, and hold on to that. We have our crimping pliers. Oops, everything came off. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go. go ahead and crimp in the second hole and then go vertically in the first hole, just like that. Then I'm going to snip off this excess short wire. I'm sure that this won't go through the chip beads, the apatite chip beads. It's small. So now, since I did all of that, just gonna transfer the beads towards the crimp. Okay. Now we need to attach it to this end. Okay. So as you guys can see, just need a little bit less than here. I'm just gonna cut the wire here so that we can finish that on. So again, one more. Okay. We need 4 crimp tubes in total. Pick up one and maybe a chip bead more. So we are doing at the same distance. We are not doing this in a varied distance. So push everything. I think this should be good enough. Now go through this ring. Use your pliers. You can take a little bit more wire, so you don't have to do this, but I like to not waste my wire. So here we go. Okay, once you did that, go ahead and hold it with your fingers. There is 2 holes in the crimping plier. Go ahead horizontally with the second hole and then okay, go ahead with the first hole. That will turn it into a nice, go ahead around, nicely crimp it. Now you can snip off this excess wire as close to the crimp as possible. There we go. We have our strand. That's done. So exactly the same thing we are going to do with one more. So we already have our bead strung. So take a tube, insert it into, and come back the other side of the nugget beads and then go through the crimp tube again. Bring it down all the way. So go through the second hole and then go through the first hole vertically and press it. Once you're done, this is what you should have. Go ahead and snip this excess wire off. Now push all the beads down. We don't need this much, as you guys can see here. Just eyeball it. Okay. If I add this one, it just becomes long. I think this should be good enough for me. Maybe one more chip. Yes, that's the sweet spot right there. Just gonna cut about, say, an inch or so and leave the rest in the spool. Take my crimp tube, add it, then go ahead and add it to this jump ring as well. Come back, go through the crimp tube, hold the wire with your pliers, the end of the wire with your pliers. If you pull this and then push that, that will come down. Before crimping, make sure that your beads are okay. So if you keep it like this is how it should look. I like the way this is coming out, making sure that these nuggets don't overpower this. You can leave a little bit of a distance if you want to. Then go ahead and crimp this. The same deal. Vertically, and then snip this excess wire off. Now our bracelet is done, almost done, I mean. Okay, so this is it, but you can do some more. So I have pulled out a small tassel. I got this from bbcraft.com in a box like this with different colors. Pull out the color that matches our apatite. Then I'm going to add some here, and then this one right here. And I mean, couple of things I want to add. You can add jump rings. I'm gonna add some jump rings to connect these. Some beads that you think that goes well. I'm thinking of this one as well. Why not, right? Bring some color here. Okay, this one, and if you want, you can add the white as well. Yeah, everything looks good. We need some head pins to do this. If you want, you can convert this into a head pin as well. Let me tell you guys how we can do that. So add this bead here, okay, leaving about, say, 1/2 centimeter or so. Just snip this off. Okay, so add this to this. Take your pliers. Okay, I'm taking my tweezer nose pliers and pet this into a U and then squish that U. So here you go. Okay, that U was not big enough to hold this, but let me do it again. It's not coming out now. Okay, that means it's good to go. See, it's not coming out, so that's okay. So perfectly fine. I use jump rings because the movement in the ring will be really good if there is jump rings, otherwise it will be hard to move. It won't look that good. Add the jump ring here and close it up, and then open up this loop in the bottom and add this small tassel here. It's totally up to you to add, means I just added it, but you don't have to add the tassel. And then again, in this also we can create a head pin. Take the end of the wire and turn it into a U just like that, and squish the U a bit to make a small head for your pin. And then you can add this bead. Maybe some other bead as well, the 4mm as well. So in between these we can add a jump ring like that to add a texture. Of course you need to close the jump ring, that will do. So see this, we can add the jump ring either way. See this, I'm using the jump ring, I'm closing it, and I'm using it as a spacer bead. And then again a 4mm truck beads that we received. Bend the wire and snip off, leaving a centimeter or so. Take your round nose pliers and then put it at the end and make yourself a loop just like that. So I'm gonna add this jump ring with these two. Okay, so number 3 items in a place is aesthetically pleasing, it seems. So that's what I'm doing here. You can also add 3 different jump rings and add this 3 different findings, but this is also okay. Now I really like the way this turned out to be, this bracelet. I hope you guys like it too. So this is how it will look. I need a bracelet helper to put it on, but as you guys can see, oops, oh, the head pin gave up, you guys. I need to do another one. Here it is. I have some leftover pins from the connectors that we made. I can make one in this. A small one would do. See, you don't squish that much, just leave it like that, because this has a bigger hole. We need to keep that in mind. There we go. Open this loop up and add it to our jump ring. This is how it looks. I really like the way this turned out to be. If you guys do like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.